to you, you know.
Oh yeah,
No
you
matter
have
what you go through. There's
the
a lot of, sometimes the rich people, their children are sick. You know, they have cancer or they have this, you know, so it doesn't matter the, you know, your economic, you know,
no, yeah, like
status,
your
but,
social status, yeah.
or your social status or, you know, things are still going to happen to you and it's just either appreciated or, you know,
Yeah.
it's not easy, you know, sometimes you know, that you come into situations where you just, you know, want to give up and never give up. You know,
Yeah.
like your mother's so strong. I'm so proud of her. Oh, she had so much fun.
Oh, I know. I had a lot of fun too. The family reunion was amazing.
It was cool, but your mom, she didn't even look tired. Your
I know.
mother, for many years, as even when she was a child, young, before she got married,
Yeah.
when you talk to her, she would never face you. She'd always be turned to the side. Why? I'll never know. But she is so different now.
Yeah.
She just talks to you like nothing, you know.
Man.
So, you know, she's, maybe it's, I don't know. I can't explain it. You
Yeah, I
know,
think
even my
it's
brothers were amazed because he called me this morning, Robert. He
yeah.
told me, my goodness, our sister has changed so much.
No.
You know, she was so outgoing, and you know,
Yeah,
so that was,
I think the younger siblings usually have that. I know the first siblings usually have that more outgoing approach because they're the leaders to the younger siblings. So
yeah,
they kind of make their own actions. Like Sarah, I've always looked up to. So I was always kind of like the quieter one, the one who wouldn't
uh huh,
talk much. And
uh huh.
now I'm definitely like I love talking now. So
Yeah. But before you wouldn't talk either, you know, and now you're so outgoing,
no,
and you know, you're just, I mean, it's just so beautiful. But for a while there, all of you, the three of you, were real quiet and shy.
no.
But now all of you have changed, you know. So maybe it's Oklahoma. I don't
That
know.
it's the weather here.
It's the weather.
It makes us happy.
Just kidding. It just happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think all of us are really happy right now.
I think so.
I
That's
can't
good.
I can't see myself living here long term. I would either move back to Texas or, just go somewhere, new. But I mean, I do like it here.
Yeah.
I feel very welcome. So it is a nice place
Uh-huh.
to live.
Really? Wow.
Mhm. I do miss all the family though back home. Just
Yeah. I just don't like, you know, that not knowing, you know, the weather-wise, you know, not being secure,
yeah.
um, in that sense, you know, that's the only reason that I don't like Oklahoma,
That's
especially,
that's why I don't
especially Oklahoma City.
that's why I don't like uh during the winter, like one day it would snow, the next it would be like kind of warm and like it would like rain the next day, then snow again. Um,
Yeah.
I always tell people like the weather's really bipolar here. Like it just can't make up its
Mm-hmm.
mind.
Yeah. And then, you know, dangerous to drive and,
Yeah, all
you know,
that.
just that anxiety of not knowing, you know, what the weather is going to be like tomorrow. You know, you can't make, you know, but, you know, they say that it's going to be a bad year for tornadoes. So I'm going to be worried. That's what I was hearing on the news today,
I didn't hear
you know,
that,
for
but thank you for telling me that.
I'm just want you all to be prepared because I
That-
would die. My goodness. They said South Texas,
South
so it might
Texas.
not even be Oklahoma, you know. But
Okay. I don't know. That's, I
that's
mean,
their prediction. That's too far ahead to be predicting something like that, you know.
yeah. No,
It's
but
just that
I did hear it too that it
it's so
is gonna be a lot.
it's so extreme. It's extreme weather. In California, there's a drought, and
Yeah.
here, and now we're in the threat of tornadoes. In the Northeast, snow, like never before. So it's weird.
Yeah, it always changes. I guess other places have their problems too, like Africa. They're always dry. They never get any kind of moisture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And it's hot over there. Wow.
I know.
And I've thought about that other countries too. Like right now in Kentucky, Louisville, or somewhere. I mean, there's flood. I mean, the whole city's flooded.
Really?
Yes. It's just weird,
Oh.
weird weather nowadays. Climate change. That's what they say it is.
Yeah, I think it's all the global warming for sure. Because I know like each year I think what is it? It's is it the ozone layer? It gets thinner, so we get more sun exposure and more exposure to the cold. So so we have
Yeah.
like more extreme
Yeah.
weather. So
And the ozone layer, there's all this smog, all these industries, that
yeah, the
pollute the air, and
I think it's kind of funny though because I heard that cows are the number one source of global warming because of the of their poop, the manure. It like the gas
the
from it.
wind and the
Yeah.
bacteria,
Yeah, the
Michael,
bacteria, yeah.
the bacteria, where the feeding, where they feed, where the wind blows and it's blowing all that bacteria in the air. Oh my God, I would never live near a farm.
I would hate to. People always
Oh,
tell me that they want to, and I'm like, why? I could
oh
never.
no.
It's really bad too because I was watching a documentary and because we're running low on, well, I mean, we're kind of running low on food, so we're doing things differently than how they used to be. Cows are supposed to have a grass-fed diet, but we've been giving them corn for the past
Yeah.
few decades, and the corn diet increases the bacteria in their stomach.
Oh my God.
So I mean, it's like it's something that could be a little more controlled, but they wouldn't fix it. So
Wow.
I don't know.
And then they inject them with hormones so they can
Yeah,
get bigger.
yeah, they do that
All
too.
this stuff, in the milk, and, so, oh, may the Lord
I
be
know.
with us, but
I know it's
it
horrible. It's
is
like we're
not.
we're taking like these, like natural things and we're like experimenting with them, it's horrible. Um,
And organic is good, but it's expensive.
yeah. And sometimes it's
It
not
runs
even
into money.
like fully organic too.
I know.
So
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that before.
you don't know what you're buying.
So. Mm.
Um, Let me get to question 10. Uh, Looking back on your life, is there anything that you would have done differently?
Finish school, that's all.
Let's finish school.
I wish I had. But as soon, most of us, we got a GED because we didn't want our children to be embarrassed of us, or, I went 8 weeks straight, and it was only a math class. I just studied algebra, and you know what? That math test was less than just algebra on my GED test, and he did too. Yeah, so at least we did that. We got our GED.
Oh, I think I think it's wonderful that you had the thought of your kids when you did that.
Yeah, and it was because of them. We wanted to do it for them. So they were my parents don't have any education. Even though it's just an equivalent to a high school diploma, but it's a pretty long test. That's
Oh yeah.
easy.
I had to take it too, and it is It is a long test, you know. It's just like,
Uh,
I mean, they asked me all the same questions I had in high school, so.
See, and we didn't go to high school, so it was doubly hard for us. You know, we
Oh,
never had,
okay.
we never, we never studied government or
Oh,
anything. So, you know, luckily, I bought some books, you know, on more or less what the questions were going to be,
yeah.
and that, you know, I studied some, and you know, and it was all different than what I studied, but more or less, you know, you get an idea of what they're gonna ask you, you know, on the test.
Yeah, you know what to expect, so you're not just kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
So
flabbergasted when you
that was the only regret, you know. I wish I would have been able to at least, you know, finish high school.
did
Yeah.
you love learning? Like did you like enjoy going to school?
Yes,
You
Oh
did?
yes. Oh, I loved it. I
Oh.
still, you know, it. Yeah. Some
Mm.
people don't like, you know, but I did.